Project Lead the Way's computer science principles curriculum utilizes the programming technique of paired programming throughout much of the curriculum. Paired programming is a specific method or way to work on programming where you're working with a partner through the development of projects, and it involves some very specific roles that those developers will use. So students, while they're working as in a paired programming environment, will follow the roles of driver and navigator and will switch between those two roles often as they work. The driver's role is to be the one at the keyboard and the mouse, working with and interacting with the program, making the changes, adding code, modifying code as they work as two people working together. The navigator's role is to be the person who is sitting next to the driver and helping guide them through the process. So in the classroom, they'll be the person who's walking through the activity documents, talking about the things that they're going to be doing, looking ahead for what's coming up next, and watching the driver do manipulation of the program and the code on the computer to help check and point out ways to fix errors as they come up. It's very much a collaborative approach to programming where the students reinforce each other as they're working, ensuring that there's shared understanding on concepts between them. It's also important that the students share the roles. So when I start teaching pair programming in my classroom, I set specific time limits for when they have to switch roles. So using something like the online countdown timer, bringing it up on the screen and setting it to a time period of my choosing, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever will work the best in my situation, and requiring the students to work in a specific role for that specific period of time, and then when that time is up, then they have to switch roles with their partner and then continue working. And usually I like to give the students multiple opportunities to serve in both roles every time that they work together. It's important as a classroom teacher to get the most out of pair programming, to be faithful to the roles and to make the students accountable to serving in the roles as they're designed, to have those roles switch regularly, and to ensure that there is true collaboration between the student partners. So making sure that they are discussing things as they go through the curriculum and the content, making sure that there's understanding on both parts. So when there's a concept that is not clear to one, the other one is giving them reinforcement and helping them to understand it before they move on. When done correctly, pair programming can create a very positive dynamic for students learning in the classroom as well as coders developing. It usually reduces the number of errors that they have and increases total understanding. And it definitely helps as far as classroom management goes with the teacher, because instead of having an entire class of individuals working separately that might have questions that they need answering, you've now cut the total number of individual learning instances in half while they're assisting each other and they're helping to build their understanding together. And they can lean on each other to talk through problems, to discover that knowledge as they work together.